So, with the big news this week being the situation involving Cam Allen, I wanted to provide an update in regards to that story as the Ontario Hockey League came out with their statement yesterday. I'm working on another project. I was out of town yesterday, so I wasn't able to make a video. There'll be more on that project. I don't know when I'm going to be able to announce that project, but you'll probably notice some things over the next few days, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, let's talk about this news item because the Ontario Hockey League has announced that Cam Allen has been suspended pending the outcome of a league review. And just to catch up to where we are, Cam Allen was involved in a collision early Saturday morning, and as a result of that incident, London police arrested and charged him for impaired driving. And according to the London Knights, they are cooperating, and so is Cam Allen. In the latest update from Mark Hunter, the general manager of the London Knights, Cam Allen is right now with his family in Toronto. So he'll be staying with family for now, so he's away from the London Knights hockey team. But the OHL says that his suspension is indefinite until they find out more details in regards to the process involving these charges. He will be appearing in court March 6th. So that'll be the next time that Cam Allen will be taking the steps in this legal matter. And at that court date, we may find out a few more details as to whether or not he will be eligible to return to the Ontario Hockey League before the playoffs, or if this suspension will go past that. So that's where we're at right now. We were waiting for the Ontario Hockey League to make some sort of statement. It was a very short statement that they delivered, basically just saying that they're following the situation and it's under review, and that he won't be playing for the London Knights this week. And of course, the Knights, they're in Barrie tomorrow, or at least they're supposed to be, but we do have this winter storm that's making its way tonight. So at this point, we might be looking at a few postponed games. That's what I'm wondering for tomorrow, but nothing, of course, is official as of yet. But stay tuned for that. Wouldn't that be frustrating for fans, because there's a lot of excitement about the game at the Saddleland Arena tomorrow between the Barrie Colts and the London Knights, and then you throw the uncertainty with the weather, and we'll just have to wait and see where it goes from here. The other news item that was announced is that the Erie Otters have a new head coach. They've hired Kris Mallette as their 11th coach in franchise history. Now, Mallette, he has previous coaching experience at the junior level with the Kelowna Rockets, and during his time as an assistant coach with the Rockets, he did go to the Memorial Cup in 2015. That was a Kelowna Rockets team that went all the way to the Memorial Cup final, ended up losing that final to the Oshawa Generals. And then after that run, Mallette was eventually named head coach of the Rockets just in time for the 2019-2020 season. But because of COVID, that season did not finish. And that was actually the year the Kelowna Rockets were supposed to host the Memorial Cup. And we did get an update earlier this season that the Memorial Cup's returning to Kelowna, but that's a different story. But this one, I think this is a good hire for the Erie Otters. Of course, there's the whole situation with Stan Butler, who was fired following an internal review by the Erie Otters organization. We still don't know any details about why Stan Butler was let go, except that it sounds like Stan Butler might be taking legal action against the hockey team. That was the last update we heard on that front. But this might be good for stability, I think, for this Erie Otters team. They've been kind of wavering a little bit. They're still in a battle for home ice advantage in the first round of the playoffs, trying to keep up with the Saginaw Spirit, who've been red hot in the Western Conference over these last few weeks. So I think this is a great step for Erie, bringing in Kris Mallette. He's got a good track record as a head coach, and now he's making his way from the West Coast to Pennsylvania and getting his first taste of the OHL. And of course, the Erie Otters, they're going to be home to the Niagara Ice Dogs tonight. So we'll get our first look at Kris Mallette on the bench before the Otters travel to Owen Sound for a pair of dates Friday nights and Saturday nights. The Erie Otters trying to salvage this season after dealing with a lot of key injuries. And then, of course, the stuff off the ice, the passing of Jim Waters, and then Stan Butler's situation. So hopefully this will bring a little more stability to the Erie Otters as they look out to finish the 2024-25 OHL campaign. So those are the news items for today. Thank you very much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Talk to you soon.